Retain Gang, what's good with y'all, man? Quick video, nothing too fancy, but I really want to talk to y'all today. I hope you guys are still doing what you're supposed to do, man, healing yourself and getting yourself on the right track because there's a huge shift going on right now. We went through many over the past years, but every so often we go through a major shift, okay? And we're going through one right now. 2023 is going to be a crazy year, all right? And it's important for you guys to keep on hitting these time shifts, all right? Throughout the months, hit these time shifts so that you can be on the good side of what's to come. Okay, guys, it's no joke. You can always tell when a major shift when a major shift is going on because there'll always be some major event in the news or like even on Netflix. I notice they put out a lot of sinister things. You know what I mean? Like if y'all seen Dahmer, I watched that and I remembered when that happened. Like I was actually alive when that happened, for real in real life, and that was traumatizing. So to be able to see that again and see it in a movie, like it was kind of traumatizing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure for a lot of people it was. But you got to understand, guys, that's all energy. All right, that's all energy. So when you have that fear of something or when something triggers you, traumatizing, that is energy that can be leached off of you. And you will notice whenever there's these major events or certain things being put out, is to take your energy and keep you stuck in this timeline. All right, guys, I want you to get this through your head. So it's important for you to be healing yourself. Stay positive, man. Stay away from this negative content, or at least try to limit yourself from it. Okay, if you are, I know, guys. I'm a gamer, right? I play video games, so Call of Duty. I know a lot of y'all play Call of Duty. You might get upset, or y'all play 2K. You get upset, throwing your controller around, breaking your controller, monitor, and all that. You know what I'm saying? I know how it is. If you're doing that, make sure that you take time to release that energy and don't carry that energy throughout your day. Because even little things like that can affect your whole day, and now you just walking around mad and you passing that negative energy on to everybody else. You don't want to do that. So if you are playing video games and watching certain movies, listening to certain music, make sure that you release that energy. Go ground. You know what I'm saying? Or meditate. Do something to ease your mind, cleanse your spirit. Because I'm telling you guys, man, it's going to get very uncomfortable for a lot of us. Coming next year and the months leading up to next year, it's going to really test a lot of us. This whole year, 2022, was about healing and letting go and mending relationships, right? That's what this was about, man. That's why you realize that you had a lot of people might have tried to show up in your life this year. You might have reconnected with old friends. You might have reconciled with family. Okay, a lot of healing has gone on this year for a reason, man, so you can make this time shift. Okay, guys? You can notice that there's a big shift going on just from the mindsets of people. See, a lot of people aren't going to make it, right? That's just inevitable. Everybody's not going to wake up in time. And you can see the separation going on right now just by how some people think. A lot of people think they can still be out here and do whatever they want to, and the energy is not going to affect them, and that's a lie. People think they can do whatever they want to, and there's no karma involved, and that's a lie. You can't just be out here and doing what you want to do. There's consequences for every action. You feel me? And as you're going into this shift, when you're shifting in the right direction, you'll start to understand yourself and understand that everything that you've done so far, has been the effects of your decisions. Your future is now. Your future is the decisions that you make. And some people don't understand that. Some folks think that life is just happening to them. No, it's you. You jump into these timelines of yourself based off of what you think and how and what you decide. And then you taking action on those decisions. All right, guys. So you want to make sure you're taking the right actions from today up until next year. You're making the right moves, making the right decisions in your life, man, because you don't want to slip up and go down the wrong way, jump into the wrong timeline, and now you suffering. Okay, guys, it's getting real out here. Y'all seeing laws being passed, purge laws being passed, and it's just a lot of craziness that's going to be happening, man. And you want to make sure that you're ready for it. Okay? Not be afraid of it, but just make sure your heart's in the right place. Make sure your vibration is high so you can rise above the BS. Rise above the BS. There ain't no reason for you to indulge in it. There's no reason for you to be in fear. Okay? If you are a child of the Most High God, there's nothing to fear. Right? You are powerful. You got to tap into your power. Tap into yourself. Go within. All right? Start to redirect your energy inward so that you can blossom, so that you can bring out the best of yourself, so that you can bring out the best timeline. I'm talking to you guys right now because I care. Right? The reason why I started doing YouTube is because I wanted to help people. I've seen a lot of people who were lost, and myself, I was lost once. And I looked at just the content and social media and just everything, man. And I realized there wasn't a lot of people that was putting out content to help us find our way, especially people that's waking up and becoming conscious. There was no one to guide us or lead us. You had to fiend on your own. You had to do this by yourself. So I wanted to make this channel to help people that's going through a similar situation that I did and help them find their way. Let them know that they have someone that's been through there. I've been through it. You're not alone. You have a whole tribe of people who's going through the same thing you're going through or who have been through that already. Okay? So this is a safe space for anybody, man, who's going through it and want to find their way without no judgment, without being crucified. This is what my channel is about. This is what my platform is for, man. For those type of people. So anybody's welcome, bro. I don't care what background you are, what religion. Anybody's welcome to my channel because I speak universal laws, right? I speak on being good as a whole, being righteous as a whole, no matter where you come from, because that's what it's all about. All this separation, all this fighting between one another is nonsense, and it's wasting energy, and it's redirecting our energy into the wrong places so that we can be attacked. Anytime you arguing and bickering with someone, you lower your vibration, and now you can be attacked. Okay, this is a spiritual war, guys. This spiritual war is being raised on us, waged on us. This spiritual war is being waged on us, every day. Every single day of our lives, bro. And this is why I want you guys to be aware of this and understand the content. A lot of content that's being put out in movies and such, man. Be careful of how you're watching this. If you're like me, I watch movies even when I play video games. I always have it with my eye open. And I'm always catching the message in between the lines. I'm always catching the light codes. I'm always looking at it from a different perspective, even though I'm having fun. You gotta know how to do both. You gotta know how to be grounded, but yet still tapped in. All right, guys? Because if you're not, this content, a lot of movies, video games, you're going to catch spells. It's going to put a spell on you. But if you're on a certain awareness level, the spell can't be placed on you. It's too weak. You're a high level. It's like a level 1 wizard trying to put a spell on a level 500 warrior. It's not going to work. You're too weak. You know what I'm saying? You're going to brush that off. So I want you guys to make sure that you're doing everything you can possibly to be the best version of yourself. Stay away from the BS, especially coming next week, Halloween. You already know about that holiday. You know what I'm saying? Be careful. Y'all be safe out here. All right, guys? Because every day I'm looking at the news and I'm seeing some craziness. People are losing their mind. And that's how you know this shift is happening, right? And it's happening fast. All right. A lot of people who haven't worked on themselves and all this trauma and the demons they have still inside of them, they're coming to the surface. You know, and it's uncontrollable. This is why people are just acting crazy in the news. You be watching the news sometimes, you be like, man, what is going on with people? Like, what is really going on with them? Like, why are they acting like this? It's because of the energy, guys. Okay? Nature weeds out the weak. So, if you ain't working on yourself, if you're not in the same vibration of what's going on, you know, as far as nature, as far as the changes that the Most High is bringing, you're going to perish. You know, that's not to scare anybody, man. It's facts. It's no different than your body. When your body is sick, it's going to purge out the weak cells. It's going to purge out the sickness. And only the strong is going to survive. As above, as so below. You know, we are a mini universe. So we do the same thing. Purging out the weak. Nature's going to purge out the weak. Right? But if you have your heart light as a feather, if you are working on yourself, if you're trying to be a righteous person, you're going to be all right. That's all it takes is for you to want to find the truth. You want to be righteous. When you ask that question, you'll be led. And the Most High be very patient with you. But you gotta open that door first. Okay, guys? So I just wanted to make this quick video. This big shift that's about to happen going into 2023, man, it's going to change a lot of lives. You're going to start seeing things happen rapidly, man. Craziness going on. And this is why you got to have your mind ready for it. And some people think it's cap. Oh, man, ain't nothing happening, y'all. We talking about shifts. It's been happening. It's just it happens so gradual that you don't see it. But the way that you see change is you got to look back 5 years ago. Compare now to 5 years ago, and you'll see how much the world has changed. That's how you see the big change. Go back 10 years ago. We're not in the same world that was 5 years ago. This ain't the same world. Even 10 years ago. You know? So when you compare that range, you'll see the craziness that's happened and that's been placed on us little by little. All right, guys. So with that being said, man, I hope y'all have a beautiful day. I hope y'all caught this message. Retain gang. Let's get it.